Remember Ruby Spears MegaMan? It just recently got re-released on Blu-ray. All 27 episodes on one disc, plus the original pilot pitch, but in higher quality. I fully intend to cover this series in its entirety eventually, but for today, in celebration of Spooky Time, we're going to take a look at the closest thing the 90s Mega Man cartoon had to a Halloween episode, Night of the Living Monster Bots. While not explicitly a Halloween episode, it was originally aired mid-October of 1995, although the next episode, Curse of the Lion Men, was way scarier than this one. For those curious, no episodes of the cartoon debuted on Halloween in its original TV run, so the closest we got was The Incredible Shrinking Mega Man on October 30th, 1994, and The Day the Moon Fell on October 29th, 95. Even if this wasn't a real Halloween episode, I say it's close enough, so let's take a look. After the title sequence, which is arguably the best part of the show, we see Dr. Wily working in a castle that looks like it belongs in the title sequence of a Scooby-Doo episode, or maybe one of the movies. We see some classic monster movie hallmarks, like giant pulsing electrodes, and Wily claims that his greatest creation is nearly complete. Does that mean that Zero's gonna make a cameo here? When the clock strikes midnight, we find a delivery driver taking something to the British Museum. His cargo is a sarcophagus, and inside is a mummy robot, but it's not Pharaoh Man? Why not? Pharaoh Man is one of the most iconic parts of the show, with how he just hauled off and punched Mega Man in the face. So that's a little disappointing. So the mummy goes on a rampage, terrorizing the nearby English village. We find out that Cutman and Gutsman are filming the chaos. So it looks like Wily wants to make his own monster movie?
Before I'm done, my monster bots will help me rake in billions!
With a monster movie?
One that shows any city which fails to pay me what will happen to them. A real-life horror film.
Apparently the plan here is to use the movie as a threat, showing what will happen to any city who refuses to pay Wily millions of dollars. Did he need to make it specifically a monster-themed movie then? Doesn't he already have an army of bigger and stronger robots to do this? This sounds like a Dr. Doofenshmirtz scheme. Strong-arming cities with monster bots. He's a monster mobster. Wily's next order of business is to have his henchbots bring the actress Evelyn Ray to him. The next day, the Light family is in London, being briefed on the attack. The inspector provides some evidence found at the scene of the crime, a piece of titanium alloy. Mega Man and Dr. Light immediately deduce that Wily is behind this. They meet Evelyn Ray on the street, waiting for her ride, who happen to be Wily's goons. Mega Man spots them, and there's a fight. After hanging the Bad Bot's car from a crane, Team Light and Evelyn head for the village where the mummy attacked, since Miss Ray says that she's supposed to star in a movie there. I guess Wily wasn't kidnapping her, but actually tried to hire her. But between Mega Man and the Robot Masters, it's always on site. They let her out at the castle, and they see an angry mob trying to fight the mummy bot. Mega Man knocks it into a nearby swamp. After that, they hear a howl of a werewolf bot. Before we had Wolfwoods and Mega Man Star Force, we had the wolf bot of Ruby Spears. It fires some claw darts at Dr. Light, and the gas from them causes him to start looking somewhat lycanthropic. The wolf bot drives Mega Man backwards into the swamp, where the mummy bot is ready for round 2. Suddenly, we get quite the scale change. The mummy bot looks way bigger than it did a few shots earlier. Anyway, Mega Man copies its powers and blasts a tree, knocking the mummy out. The moon goes back behind the clouds, and the wolf bot turns into a normal-ish looking robot. While the detail is nice, it makes no sense from a tactical standpoint. Even Wily knows it was a mistake.
Blessed! Yeah, that's what I get for designing a lunar-powered robot.
After that, Gutsman tries to fight Mega Man, but it ends miserably.
I'm running over budget!
I know that's just supposed to be a movie biz joke, but that idea is just hilarious to me. Wily has an allotted budget for each of his harebrained schemes, and he already blew it on the monster bots. Probably doesn't have enough film for reshoots. I'd be willing to bet that the whole budget actually went into that Dracula-style castle. You already have a castle, Wily. Did you need another one? And this one barely even shows up in your quote-unquote movie. If the point of this movie was a warning message, then was this castle really necessary? The heroes find the camera's film and realize that Evelyn is walking into a trap. When she reaches the castle, we see the Wolfbot as the butler. Okay, so it does have a secondary function. Wily unleashes his Dracubot on Evelyn, and it hypnotizes her into thinking that she is a vampire as well. Better call Solar Boy Django. Even though I complained that the Mummy Bot wasn't Pharaoh Man, I can excuse the showrunners for not using Shade Man for the vampire, since Mega Man 7 had just come out, and making episodes of a cartoon takes a very long time. But, with that said, I do think this was a missed opportunity, where they could have used this episode to bring Skullman into the fold. Mega Man blasts the door open, and they begin their search for Evelyn. After going through a secret passage, Dr. Light and Rush split up from the team, and Wily notices that Light's eyes glowed red when he saw the full moon.
Now the moon will turn him into a raging robo-beast!
Robo-beast? What was in those claw missiles that could do that?
Nanomachine, son!
Mega Man and Roll come across vampiress Evelyn, who can now spit lightning. Either Wily has made some really scary scientific breakthroughs in this episode, or he's bordering on the supernatural. MegaMan traps her in a coffin.
She's just an amateur. I am the king of the vampire boats.
Maybe, but I can't take you seriously when your jaw is so boxy. I'd say you look like a Muppet, but there already is a vampire Muppet. Dracubot turns into a bat and gives me Battle Network 4 flashbacks. MegaMan gives chase, and Evelyn apparently can do the same. Okay, all joking aside, when people do character battles and try to quantify Wily's level of genius, why does nobody bring this up? He built a robot that was able to imbue a human with borderline supernatural powers via hypnosis. Shortly after this, MegaMan and Roll come across the Wolfbot and watch Dr. Light go through his furry phase. It will not be the last time in this series. Again, what kind of magic nanomachines did Wily put into these bots? After knocking out Dr. Light, the vampires jump MegaMan and send Rush and Roll down a trapdoor. He knocks out Cutman and takes his power.
You're mine now, Blue Dweeb.
I know that Blue Dweeb is a recurring insult hurled at MegaMan in the show, but hearing it come from the Dracubot is just so silly. MegaMan cuts a hole in the wall and makes it back to Hampton Village with Dr. Light in tow.
The destruction of the monster bots will also break the electromagnetic hold they have on us.
I was joking earlier about Wolfwoods, but in the world of MegaMan, I guess EM waves can do just about anything. MegaMan finds the Wolfbot, and it looks like he got afflicted by the werewolf curse. Or not. It was just a disguise to get inside.
Behold, Frankenbot, the most powerful robot in the world!
Wily's most powerful robot ever. Man, Zero's prototype was ugly. Since we only have a few minutes of runtime left, MegaMan tricks Frankenbot into using its head cannon to destroy the Dracubot and the Wolfbot, breaking their curses. MegaMan is basically an honorary Belmont at this point. The castle starts to collapse from the fight as MegaMan launches himself out a window, with Rush and Roll managing to escape the dungeon. They chase Wily, and MegaMan bends one of Frank's gun barrels and makes it blow itself up. Wily flees to fight another day, and they use the footage from Wily's camera to make their own movie. So yeah, that's basically it. Just another goofy, cheesy, run-of-the-mill episode of the 90s MegaMan cartoon that could have some serious lore implications if anyone actually bothered to take it seriously. While not exactly a Halloween episode, I think it was close enough, since we get stand-ins for all the classic movie monsters. I do plan to do at least one more video on the Ruby Spears MegaMan cartoon in the foreseeable future. Gotta get some use out of this new Blu-ray after all. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this silly spookfest, and have a happy and safe Halloween. Special thanks to all Patreon supporters, including Mark Hastings,